Your most favorable and memorable Bitcoin moment?
It was probably when we initially launched SatStreet on Christmas Day, which was a completely different company. We allowed anyone around the world to send as little as 1 Satoshi for free by email. And we launched on Christmas Day, and I was able to give my entire family Bitcoin, which is now worth a lot more than it was at that time.
Yeah, I've got a big background in fintech and financial services, and for me, it's really being on the forefront and the cutting edge of what's coming next in the banking industry and the fintech industry, and for me, it's blockchain and crypto.
2015, I was just impressed by the technology. Learned more about blockchain, I was hooked. And being an FX trader, I thought the natural progression start trading crypto.
Probably 2017. I was investing in a lot of stocks. That was the flavor of the month. And a guy I worked with at Yahoo, Adam Goldman, he actually founded BitBuy. He said, you gotta check out this crypto thing. I think it could be the future. He was a bit of a cypherpunk OG Bitcoin guy, and he taught me the ways and been believing since then.
The most memorable one, the first Bitcoin moment, was I had a friend who decides to put us into a room to have a meeting. I go into this meeting, I show up, and this very fancy ATM machine that's open. Then a very smart man who looks very much like you comes out. And that was the genesis of Coinberry when it was an ATM machine. That was my exposure.
It's hard to remember the first moment, but it was probably 5 years ago, maybe 6, and essentially it was like, once you see, you can't unsee.
All right, yeah, that's good stuff.
Same. During the pandemic, COVID gave me the opportunity to learn more about Bitcoin.
Everybody's sitting at home doing research, yeah? Yourself?
Actually, the thing I want to mention is I was just telling my friend Robin over here, I can't wait till we get to a SAT standard. We're not talking about full Bitcoins anymore. When it was like, oh yeah, I got 50,000 SATs, that's what I want to do.
All right, yeah, that's true.
So my moment in 2020, first Saylor podcast I ever heard on Preston Fish.
All right.
Orange pilled me instantly and I was hooked. I haven't turned back.
All right, I like that. I like the stats. We're getting there.
My most memorable Bitcoin moment would be going to El Salvador with my father and playing in the first Bitcoin Sports Network golf tournament, the Max and Stacy golf tournament.
Amazing. All right, yeah.
Meeting Michael Saylor at Nashville Bitcoin Conference a couple years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Playing the first Bitcoin Open in Canada and winning it.
Yeah.
Being a part of Matador's first Bitcoin purchase.
Favorite Bitcoin moment, hands down, was a few years ago with my wife and 8-year-old son at the time in Portugal at the Bitcoin Atlantis conference, and getting to meet Michael Saylor and getting a picture with him, my son, and my wife together. I will never forget it.
I would say the first time I got to bring Safedine in to do a keynote at my first ever event. I got to listen to him talk about Bitcoin, and after that, I was just a believer.
Very happy. I celebrated by buying some local spirits. It was a fantastic day for myself and my family. But yeah, it was a great way to experience a new line of wealth. It was a really cool new experience for me.
You know, it's got to be more related to blockchain. When I saw the utility that blockchain could bring to RWA tokenization and creating gold with yield, I was just blown away by the value that could be created.
Having to buy my first Bitcoin on eBay for $20 back in the day. And that was just the rabbit hole that took us through many fun adventures and journeys to today.